Welcome everyone. Today, I'll be trying to attempt to obtain Gear 5 Luffy in AUT. This is going to be one hell of a grind that I'll be starting. But before we begin, do consider liking the video and subscribing to my channel. Since as you're about to see, this grind makes any sane person lose their sanity and go bald. Oh boy, wish me good luck. So to start with, we have to obtain the Gomu fruit, which we obtain by talking to Shanks in Orangetown and completing his quest line, which involves defeating 20 pirates, defeating Buggy, and defeating Shanks himself, both of whom spawn in Orangetown. After we do all of that, he gives us the fruit, and we eat it. But to get Gear 5 Luffy, we have to talk to this guy. And I don't know what the devs were thinking, but we need an Ascension 10 ability to even talk to him and accept his quests. And on top of that, they nerfed Prisoner X rates and haven't added Boundless Tower back yet. Now on the path to Gear 5, we can unlock Gear 2 and 3 for the Gomu spec. And to get Gear 2, we have to talk to the Luffy NPC in Orangetown. You have to talk to him with Ascension 2 on Gomu, so even more grinding ahead. But for now, I'll start off with getting Ascension 2 with Gomu. Oh, would you look at that? Someone already has Gear 5. Bro is probably on 2 HRs of sleep and 5 cans of Red Bull right now. Anyways, the grind is gonna take a while, so I'll just skip to when I get Ascension 2. Finally, after hours of coping, mauling, and seething, I've at least got Ascension 2. Let me change the scenery for a bit. Perfect. Now, it's time to actually ascend. Well, now that we have ascended, we can talk to Luffy and start his quest for Gear 2. So we talk to this NPC in Orangetown. You can TP to Orangetown by talking to Kuma near the football field. Remember, you need Ascension 2 on Gomu to start the quest. Let's see what Luffy has to say. Well, that was a lot of yapping. To summarize, he needs meat on a bone. Don't worry, it's nothing sus. It's a common drop from chests and is easy to find. Okay, so I forgot to record me giving Luffy the item and starting the next phase, which is to defeat 25 pirates with Gomu. That's on me, my bad. But now we can get started on the next phase, which we can do right now. Pirates spawn around Orangetown and are easy to defeat. What the hell is bro doing? Goofy backflip. Doing this quest line made him lose a few brain cells, and honestly, I can relate. Whatever. This is going to take a while, so let me just cut to when I'm done. Damn. So bro doesn't even help. Well, anywho, we need to defeat Buggy to progress the quest. Follow me. Would you look at that? He's already spawned in. He is extremely annoying and takes a while, so let me just edit this part out. Here's a tip to make it easier to beat bosses. You can use other more stronger specs to damage the boss and finish them off with the required spec. The spec I'm using is Sid, another strong spec that I will use often in the vid. It's quite a difficult boss even with powerful specs, so beware. For now, let's go back to Luffy. Damn. He's just eliminating the competition. I respect the grind, though. For now, we need to kill the law boss. He's located in Punk Hazard. There he is. Again, this is gonna take some time, so let me just skip. All right, we've defeated Law and got some good loot on the side. Let's head back to Luffy for the final quest. So for our final challenge, we need to defeat Luffy himself. Let's get this done with. Follow me to Luffy. Let's go! We have finally obtained Gear 2. This will make the grinding 10x easier. Let's move on to the showcase. So that's about all the moves that are changed for Gear 2. Now time for the real grind to ensue. I'm forced to grind up 8 Ascensions to get Ascension 10. I've got my work cut out for me. Let me just skip to Ascension 10. There we are. Now that I'm level 200, I can finally reach Ascension 10.
Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!
Now let's talk to the quest giver. Now we have to talk to Epic Flow 203's alter ego, whatever that means. Anyways, just follow me. Remember, you need Ascension 10 to talk to him, so a lot of work ahead. Well, the first of his objectives is to defeat the Shanks boss. You can find him in Orange Town. Unfortunately, the footage of me defeating him got corrupted and I am not fighting him again. So let's move on to Luffy. I just did an oopsie. I forgot to time the record button and this is after the Luffy fight. I humbly apologize, and looking at it from post-production, I also am not able to record the Boa fight because I fought her on my Dookie PC. I need to fight her on PC, since console players can't use the heart item to summon her on console. Blame the devs, not me. Anyways, let's just move on. For the next task, we need to defeat 100 pirates. I've already said this before, but pirates spawn in Orange Town, although the spawn rates are pretty slow in my opinion. Anyways, this will take a while, so let's move on to the next task. For the next task, we need to kill 100 fleeing prisoners. Buckle up, because this task takes a while due to the slow prisoner spawn rates. Oh, and about the fact I activated Buso Haki, yeah, that's gonna be its own video, so stay tuned. Anyways, as usual, let me skip. For the next task, we need to do the missions Defend the Hardpoint, Save the Village, and Lost Swords 3 times each. You can get these missions at Valkyr, who is located at the main spawn. Keep in mind that you can only access the missions 5 minutes after spawning. At least that's what I've heard. Oh, I forgot to mention, the footage that came before was me doing the Hardpoint quest. Basically, you have to stay in the marked area for 5 mins without dying. You can leave the area, but it won't progress the timer. Now, for the Lost Swords quest, you need to talk to Zoro in the floating village. Yup, bro got lost yet again. The one piece was Zoro's navigational skills after all. Anyways, he will tell you to collect his 3 swords in 3 locations. I'm too lazy to record the whole process, so I'm gonna skip this part. So the last of Valkyr's missions, Save the Village. You talk to Usopp at Syrup Village and defeat Kuro. This marks out another task, which is to defeat Kuro with Gomu. Anyways, with the power of editing magic, I will skip this part. Post-production teamers here. So, I ended up having to reuse the footage of me fighting Law for the Gear 2 quest. But I will use this moment to tell you about the most atrocious thing that has occurred to me. And keep this in mind if you plan to go on the Gear 5 grind as well. One of the Gear 5 tasks involved defeating Whitebeard with Gomu, but you have to be one of the top 3 damage dealers for it to count. But when I was grinding, I did not know that this was the case. I'm not sure if this is a bug or an intentional feature, but it makes it even more difficult to finish the quest. That's why this is a bit late, and why I lost my sanity making this. But it might have been a blessing in disguise, as you will see. Oh my god! This was very unexpected. Well, comment down below what I should actually do with this thing, because I already have Sid, so I have no use for the Bacento anymore. Anyways, this still didn't count towards the quest because I wasn't one of the top 3 damage dealers, so let me move on to the actual clip. Finally, I'm free. I'm done. Over with this hellish grind. I can finally touch grass. Well, one last thing to do before I finish up. So here it is. Once we eat this, we obtain a different spec from Gomu altogether. But with Gear 5, aka the Drums of Liberation, what am I waiting for? Let's dig in. Let's go! Gear 5th unlocked, baby! Now, on to Elveling up yet again to unlock the moves. The grind doesn't stop. Well, on to the showcase. So yeah, honestly, in my opinion, Gear 5 is not worth it. Do not go for Gear 5, everyone. It's a waste of time and is worse than specs like Sid and Ope. But I grinded Gear 5 just for this video, so consider hitting the like button and subscribing to the channel because you already know how much this grind broke my sanity. Also, Bajrang Gun will be added in future patches, but it feels like we've been given an incomplete product with Gear 5. Anyways, that's about it for the video. I'm signing off for now. Thanks for watching. See ya.